Skidaway Island here in Savannah, Georgia. We are in Wormsloe historic site. As you can see, they completely refurbished the entrance. There's no entrance now through the row of trees on each side of the road. They have his own parking spot here. I've been here in almost 2 years, so it looks like some new features in this place. So we're gonna take you along with me and see what is new and what is different. But right now the entrance through the trees, the road surrounded by trees, is closed for traffic, for vehicles. Let's see what this access through by foot. So we're gonna get there. Yeah, it's completely different now. All right, let's continue. So last time I was here, I paid $10 for an entrance. I have not done anything yet. There's bike rentals evidently, so again, there's a lot of things that are different now, and it's just a difference probably a couple of years. We'll see what it's all about. Look at that mural, it's beautiful. All right, let's get in and see what they have. So this is the back of the visitor center / gift shop. Very nice folks over there. By the way, they increased the cost of entrance. It's now $12 from $10 at least a year or two ago. $12.94 per adult. I think children is like 8, senior 6. I'm not maybe mistaken, but it's in the single digits. This used to be the old entrance to the park. It's now completely only available for pedestrians and bicycles. There's some rental bicycles now. So again, this is designed now to be more eco-friendly in that regard. I'm gonna show you the main feature of this park, which is this. Now we can walk in through it without fear of being struck by a vehicle. These are long, proper entrance towards the park. It's a shuttle. The only vehicle here allowed here is a shuttle service. So we are here. It is very, very iconic. So that is the entrance where we used to get our vehicles, and now that's only is part of the trail proper. There's a few trees probably that were removed and replanted, like these ones. I wonder which species this tree is. No, it's not saying. This is just the brand of the skirt of the tree. So it's probably keeping that in place to protect it against bugs that may damage its roots. is another service vehicle. So far. Oh, that's the trolley. I didn't know it was so small. Let's see, I can zoom in. See that? Yeah. There's some vehicles from the University of Georgia. Restricted area. This property is protected by video surveillance. Okay. They're probably the residence of the employees. The seasonal employees. Who knows? See a few vehicles, more vehicles than I expected. Anyway, there's a lot of people, a lot of traffic here of people talking, and I didn't want to interrupt the conversation while I'm recording. So, we already crossed the first fence. There's a second fence down there, and we're gonna have to get a little bit more further down than I was expecting. We crossed that fence. This is the second fence. I have no idea what this is for. Again, many details you miss when you're driving down here, and I was able to look at it with further inspection. University of Georgia, Center for Research Education at Wormsloe, University of Libraries, Franklin College of Arts and Sciences, Autumn School of Ecology, Warnock School of Forestry, College of Engineering. Okay, it's a restricted area as well. So yeah, the University of Georgia has its own spot up here. I guess this is a set aside for special events like weddings or any type of event that involves people sitting down and listening to people watching a ceremony. There is the trail. We're gonna see the other stops here. There's some vehicle here. I don't know, probably one of the employees, maybe. Oh man, it is warm. It has warmed up real good here. We're close to the coast now. It's in the middle of the day. Yeah, so the restaurant's still working. It looks like it's still working down here. Yeah, there's people in there. It's an employee. It's a Pine Trail and Tabby ruins. Yeah, so this is proper the trail. This is where the trail started originally. So they added probably 2 miles worth of trails, or 3. So this is now a walkable trail. No cars except emergency vehicles cannot get in. The level of effort has increased from easy to moderate in terms of length, just because it's just too lengthy. You had to drive around puddles and mud and all the vehicles coming in and out constantly from employees. I will have wished they put in like a separate road so they can come in and out quickly without interrupting the experience for everybody else, but that's just me. That's probably my own critique, because I know the people, the work they do here is important for everybody, especially coastal areas that need people that can warn them in case of emergencies like hurricanes and what to detect in terms of erosion and stuff like that. This is very important. I hear that. You hear that? That's right, I hear nothing. That's what I wanted to hear. We are breaking good sweat here. It is way warmer. I feel a little bit of breeze, or closer to there's a river. I don't know what the river is, that or a creek. So I feel a little bit of breeze, a light breeze. It has been raining so much. I think all the dry beds are full of water now. You're going down here. There was a hurricane in Savannah. Well, the hurricane Helene, and there were a couple of them that came very close. But the bands of winds affected pretty much significantly. All the way across Highway 16 coming here. A lot of downed trees. I see a lot of riverbeds already covered in water, so it was flooding. Yeah, a lot of that, but most of it is down at trees. I don't know, it's because erosion was coming in. I saw more down at trees recently, but I don't know if it's erosion or what, but it's just too many water and the trees cannot soak all of it, so some of them just fall off. The roots are way too on the surface. They're not too deep enough to keep the trees from soaking too much water. So we're close now to the Tabby ruins. I think some of that has been reduced further. Again, I had no idea. It's been a while I came here and I had no idea what changed. So I need to look at my old videos to see. There's a replica of a colonial house down there on my right. So let's see the Tabby ruins first. 1740 and occupied until 1820. The Tabby ruins are a living reminder of 2 centuries of Georgia history. Help or history leave. Please do not go inside the fence. Wow. So yeah, that was a house at some point. 5 rooms, 1.5 story. Tabby and wood house. So I hear what it was making noise. This Mr. Squirrel over there digging a hole. What are you doing there so anxiously? Alright, let's look around here, as I know there's more. And this is Tabby. It's like a combination of seashells and mud and rock. It's kind of like a strong material, building material, because this thing is 1740. We're talking almost 300 years old. That's really remarkable as a construction material. But yeah, if you consider we are in a coastal town, there's a salt coming in from the ocean. It's a very resilient material. Yeah. Okay, Wormsloe in reference to the ancestral homeland on the Wales-England border. Okay. Oh, okay, I see the setup. So they were supposed to be a mini fort. So it's really fortified to protect against the Spanish and Indian tribes. Because again, this was built right during the time the English and the Spanish, the British and the Spanish Empire came in and you do a scramble to take as much land as possible. So in that process, many families came in to build what will be later the 13 colonies of the British Empire. It was a really rapid process. Alright, so we are back in. I remember all this place here. Sabal palmetto, which is this fella here. Is a palmetto tree. Yeah, I can recall all this thing, all this little trail here are just as I remember. There was a tree here. I think it died off. Oh no, it's over there. Never mind. Yeah, I see a lot of clearings now because, again, I said before, there was a hurricane that came in. There's a lot of tornadoes, small tornadoes that formed, tear down a lot of vegetation. Yeah, I think this is one of the trees. Yeah, I went into this body of water. Yeah, that's yeah. I just see it. I think most of the trees I remember are no longer with us. Sadly, all the erosion and they couldn't hold on. Yeah, I remember this one. Poor tree. It's probably over 100 years now. By the time it died. Eastern cedar tree. No, see, that's the cedar tree over there. It's a green over there. Yeah, it is able to survive in that water with so much brine. This is the grave of the folks that built the small settlement that we just saw. We're gonna look at the Colonial time site next after this. The Colonial house life. Okay, so I know this magnolia. I see a lot of magnolias here in Georgia. This is the resting place of to mark the old burial place of Wormsloe, 1737-1789, and to save from oblivion the graves of his kindred. So it's basically the Wormsloe, 1737 to 1789. That's 52 years. In terms of modern time, they will still be a young person. George Wimbledon Jones de Rene hath laid this stone, and there's some Roman numerals I cannot define. You know, post your comments what it means. I need to. I learned a little bit about Roman numerals when I was still in elementary school. One of the things I fascinated back then is how languages were formed and stuff like that. But I don't know. I was like a kid that pick up stuff and then he just drop it as soon as it came in. I don't know if I still have ADHD or not. Alright, next thing we're gonna look is the Colonial life site, which is a reenactment, a recreation of what it looked like a house back then, made with Tabby, which again is seashells, mud and rocks, just like the ruins that we saw earlier, which we're gonna cross right now. There's another trail down there and we are heading down there. So there it is. Let's keep going. Alright, so we are here. They modernized all this. The trails is still so far looks very clean. Salt marshes. These are salt marshes. Like what I wanted to say is there's brine going on here. So only highly tolerant trees can withstand growing up in this harsh environment, like mangroves, another type of aquatic coastal trees. This is just like I remember, even better now. So a little bit more, less noise. Again, I don't know how much of that is because there's not too many people up here, or the vehicles now should park way down, so they don't interrupt the relaxation or the noise of the forest, of this coastal forest area. Jungle, forest, swamp, two different names. So this is brackish water, could be considered a swamp or a coastal forest. So the color of those of that water is because all the leaves. So it's like a tea type of coloring, black tea. You like black tea, you have tried, you've seen it. That's pretty much what it is. But of course, the water probably may have other stuff like microplastics and animals and poop. All the good stuff. So not recommended to drink that straight away. Okay, so here we are here in the Colonial Life site. One of my favorite spots here in this park. I need to check my map and see where we are and where to get back. I really want to explore a little bit more, and I want to get back to the same place I came back. Coming in. There you go. There it is. That's how life was. Oh, there's a small spot for pets. That's a blacksmith shop right here. Looks kind of cozy. I don't know what that's in there. It looks like a jacket. Somebody left the jacket there. And here we are, a Colonial house. Very small. I like historical videos, so this is where you bake your oven. It's covered in mud. Put in lots of fire to cure it, to make it solid, ready for cooking. The most place to stand here and prepare your food. And once you were done for the night, wrap a book, sit with your loved one on the fire to stay cool, to stay warm. So this is how they build this thing here. And then you just go up here and have a sleep. Let me see, I can go up here. Don't do what I do. Both hands on this ladder here. So there is your bed. Let me see, I can go a little bit up, further up. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. So they have that. That was like small strands of rope. This is a rope bed. That's they covered that with lots of hay and other stuff, other soft materials to make the mattress. So you can go to nice sleep and nice comfortable bed instead of sleeping on solid rock or wood. They have the logs, fire logs. It looks like a nice setup to just sit there and that look a grill. Yeah, you put the grill on top of here. Oh, there's another part I wanted to show you is the garden. Early during the week, during the year, from spring probably till late September, this is covered with all sorts of vegetables and herbs and fruit and plants pretty much that will sustain you through the year. This probably is a rosemary bush. Okay, and this is another long trail, 2.3-mile loop, the battery trail. Nothing is in there, just trees and wood, stuff like that. We already completed a mile or so, plus whatever, probably 2 miles. So if we do this one and we go back again where we came from, we're probably doing over 6-7 miles today. If I feel like doing it, but if it was earlier, a little bit cooler, I'll probably do it. But I'm already feeling a little bit tired. It's not tired. I don't know what to feel like. A little bit sleepy. Just been walking so much. So probably gonna do 4 miles today. Coming back again. So I really want to know where we're coming back. So with these views, folks, thank you so much for watching, and see you again in another adventure with me, your host, C-TOS. Safe travels, everybody. And we're back again on the old entrance, and there's a little bit on my right is gonna be walking back into the visitor center, just to show you there's no another exit. You have to get back from here. All right, that's it. See you guys later. Something like that.